Earl's day began with the old school bell. He groaned. There's nothing worse than show and tell. He slouched low in his chair and tried to hide. When his name was called, he felt sick inside. Earl Parker! Come down to the front of the class! Please make this good and make it fast! Earl's eyes bulged and his blood ran cold. But with feet of lead, he did as he was told. His throat went dry. He could hardly speak. This was the moment he was dreading all week. Well, I found some things on my way to school. He prayed that his classmates would think he was cool. Earl removed from his sack some small coloured stones. To laughter, loud snorts of derision and moans. Be quiet! Sit down! Miss Beeble implored. Earl, continue! Speak up before we are bored! Next came a fossil, a boot and a cactus. Then a rusty bed spring he'd found in his mattress. Earl looked up, drenched in sweat. Half the class were yawning. Big Baxter the bully mouthed him a warning. Earl regained his stride as he thought of the cave. The one where he'd found the mutant bat's grave. He pulled out a mushroom that was simply humongous. It was glowing bright green like some alien fungus. The girls held their breath, but the boys gave a cheer when Earl raised some roadkill, dead for a year. The remains of a rat head, just some skin and white bone. Two musical maggots had made it their home. Miss Beeble felt queasy. She looked green round the gills. She fell to her knees and groped for her pills. Earl was delighted to hear the laughter and cheers, the acclaim of his usually critical peers. He unleashed a one-legged dog called Max. He'd found hopping around on the railroad tracks. The face of a drunk then emerged from the clutter of putrid old objects he'd found in a gutter. Then, for his finale, Earl called for a hush. There was something he'd found in the peak hour rush. Earl flourished a moose that a Volvo had upended, leaving only a head with its tongue full extended. Miss Beeble tried calming the class's delight, till her brain blew a fuse and went out like a light. The children rushed forward to sweep up dear Earl, the excitement throwing him into a whirl. This was the best, the most excellent day. Earl couldn't have dreamed it would turn out this way. He was voted best show and tell of the year. Earl was clearly the king of things smelly and queer. The moose head is hung with great pride in the school, and Earl Parker and Max are most definitely cool.